G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I'll be giving you my round 9 tips for the NRLW. This is the last regular season round, so I'm very excited to jump in and predict the final round of the regular season for the NRLW. What a season it's been as well. Shout out to the girls, they've been absolutely killing it. So let's go over how I went in round 8. I got 3 from 5, not too bad. Tigers, I tipped the upset here. They beat the Dragons by 2. Backed in the Broncos to beat the Sharks. They only won by 4. I actually tipped them by 16. I thought the Bronx would put a bit of a score on here. They didn't, but they still got the job done. So that's a tip right. I backed in the Titans to beat the Knights for some reason. That did not happen. Definitely didn't happen. The Titans have been really disappointing this year, to be fair. So it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I backed in the Roosters to beat the Cowboys. I think this one was pretty obvious. Roosters too good here once again, and that put them to the top of the table. And then I backed in the Raiders to beat the Eels. Very close game, but Eels got the job done. All right, so let's jump straight into round 9. First game, we've got the Sharkies against the Tigers. I think this one is pretty simple. I think the Sharks win and win this one well. Next up, we've got the Broncos against the Dragons. The Dragons have definitely fallen off a bit of a cliff this season. I do think there's a chance the Dragons pull off an upset, but yeah, I don't see it happening. I'm going to go Broncos, but I'm only going to go by 8 points. I don't think it'll be a flogging in that one. I think it'll be relatively close. Cowboys and Knights up in North Queensland. Knights on a bit of a roll at the moment, and I do think they probably win this one. Again, I'm not confident about that one, but I am going to back in the Knights. You just never know with the Cowboys at home there, though. All right, next up, we've got the Raiders and the Titans. Titans have just been so disappointing this year, and Raiders at home, I think, will win this one. So I am going to back them in. And then the final game for 2024, or the regular season, I should say, we've got the Parramatta Eels, who are fighting for a top 4 spot against the Sydney Roosters. I think Roosters are going to want the minor premiership here. And if they do lose this one, they actually drop down to 3rd, which could really hurt them there. Actually, if the Knights win by a big margin, the Roosters could potentially finish 4th. So, yeah, I think the Roosters will want to win this one to lock up that minor premiership, and I do think they put a bit of a score on Parramatta. Parramatta have had a pretty good year. You know, all things considered, they've had injuries and stuff like that. So, you know, I think they've been very much improved, but I can't see them beating the Roosters in this one. I think Roosters will be too good. So they are my tips there. I've got Sharks 13 plus over the Tigers, Broncos 1-12 over the Dragons, Knights 1-12 over the Cowboys, Raiders 1-12 over the Titans, and Roosters 13 plus over the Eels. Let me know your tips down below in the comments, guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.